Ish. Darn it, not again! The hallway is different from the last time. I guess when that flag Monokuma mentioned was raised, I moved to a different hallway from the last. But how can you do that? No, now's not the time to be confused by that. Thinking about it is just going to waste my energy. What? Everything's all invisible. Something. It's like it's. What is going on? It's like clipping out. Okay, probably down here. There it is. There's a billiard table, a dartboard, and a shelf lined with magazines. It's hard to think a room like this actually exists inside the school. Ah, it's floating. It's hologram again. What's this one say? It looks like another email passage. Regarding the report we gave you the other day, we have finally succeeded in acquiring them and have placed them in our care. Though they were all dispersed, we were successful in acquiring all 15 of them. Due to the fact that we are unable to ask them about specific details, it is unknown how they managed to survive the tragedy. It's been reported that some are wounded, so it seems certain that they survived under harsh conditions. Over the course of our detailed investigation, we determined that they are the same age as the others, so we have decided to entrust them to the survivors and to kill the school life. As for the remnants of despair, there is still no solid police regarding this matter, and we have no new information to report. We will continue with the investigation. Once they are discovered, we shall eliminate them immediately. Everything is for the sake of a future filled with hope. It says here that they succeeded in acquiring them and have placed them in our care. That means we should have been protected by the Future Foundation. Great. Then, why is this happening? If the Future Foundation was protecting us, why were we forced to kill each other on this island? Well, I guess it's not possible that the Future Foundation set this all up. My, Hajime, you keep worrying like that, you're gonna get a toothache and collapse. It's your fault. What is this hologram thing anyway? It's exactly what it looks like. They're the Future Foundation's emails. I thought they made the perfect clue, so I did a little bit of hacking here and there to get them. You can even do that. Whoever's controlling you seems to possess many talents. Well, who cares about me anyway? That's not important at all. There's no way that's not important. This true identity should connect everything to what's happening right now. There are the bottles, the billiard magazine, yeah, it's all here. How about this? There's a file with Host Peak Academy's seal on it. It says confidential. That means this is a big secret, right? Why would an important document be here? Why am I even asking a question like that? Obviously Monokuma is responsible. Anyway, I need to confirm what's inside the file. About the Hope Cultivation Plan. For many years, Hope Peak Academy has conducted rigorous research into various talents. The Hope Cultivation Plan seeks to use the fruits of our labor to further our true goal. With our hands, we will birth a true hope that will bring hope to the entire world. Truly, the program is the next innovation in providing the ultimate education. This plan has been the Academy's wish since its foundation, so we must succeed at all costs. What followed was a series of detailed instructions in intricate orders. It was full of difficult technical terms, and I had no idea what any of them meant. However, the word true hope left a strong impression on my mind for some reason. The Hope Cultivation Plan was created for the sake of birthing true hope. Host Peak Academy was behind something like that. I don't really get it, but there's something about these words. True hope, huh? Okay. I can examine these things. There's a dartboard, but this is still a school, right? Or did Monokuma just randomly make up this place? Yeah. There's a lot of different magazines here. Fashion, motorcycles, martial arts, sports, computer, travel. There's even a magazine about cameras. The hero would have been happy to see this. Oh. Was that all for that one? Looks like I'm in a different hallway again. I'm pretty much used to it by now, but even so... What is this space? Am I dreaming or something? I mean, this is just totally disconnected from reality. Ah, it's all upside down. Wait. What the... What is going on with you, Akane? It's close. It's very close. Someone is coming. Akane is twitching her nose and examining the surroundings. They're definitely real close. At least that's what my gut is telling me. Then answer this with your gut. Is it an enemy or an ally? Let's see. My gut feeling is... He's right. They're both. Both? What do you mean? I don't know any details. It's just my gut after all. Well, that's true, I guess. It hurts to look at you. This is getting weird. Okay, I'm gonna walk upside down into the right side up for some reason. Library, what? This must be a library. Monokuma probably left something here too. I should hurry up and find it. Okay, the outside is upside down, but the inside is right side down. I don't know. Okay. So there's that. Is there another thing? Okay. There's that. This hologram again. It must be another one of the Future Foundation's emails. I should read it. There's no doubt that it's another clue. To Future Foundation, 14th Division. Makoto Naegi! Where are you guys? What are you doing right now? What you're doing is a serious act of treason. Do you understand? Why are you protecting the remnants of despair? It should be abundantly clear to you how dangerous it is to keep these people alive. Stay calm and think about this carefully. You guys are being alive too. Think carefully about what's important to bring the light of hope to the world. The 6 of you joined the Future Foundation because you agreed with our ideals, right? The Future Foundation rescued you from the tragedy you survived and cooperated with recovering your memories. Immediately return the remnants of despair to our headquarters. Unless we eliminate them, the tragedy will never end. Everything is for the sake of the future, those folks. What does this mean? This email suggests that someone was trying to let the remnants of despair escape. This email is addressed to Makoto Naegi. But he's with the Future Foundation, right? Then why was he trying to protect the remnants of despair? Did he betray the Future Foundation? Ooh. There's an email. Whoa. Okay, I'm still on this floor. What is happening? Huh? Didn't I walk into a classroom? I don't really get it, but this looks like the laundry room. There's no use worrying about it, but I was in a school, and now I'm suddenly in a laundry room. This is the laundry room. Wait, isn't this on the first floor though? Tablet PC. This looks like a tablet computer. It looks like the power is on too. Is this the next clue? I picked up the tablet and immediately started examining it. Neo-World program? This word, Neo-World, I seem to recall hearing it and seeing it a few times already. The Neo-World program has another name, Psychotherapeutic Communication Simulator. The Neo-World program is built with the most recent psychotherapy and technology and administrative software. Developed the Neo-World program, individuals such as the Ultimate Programmer, the Ultimate Neurologist, and the Ultimate Therapist We're among the many talented people whose resources were utilized. By mounting a device to the cranium, the Neo World program allows its subjects to experience a synthetic virtual world. Additionally, the Neo World program has another feature. It can replace memories formed in the real world with information contained in the synthetic virtual world. Therefore, it is possible to undo trauma sustained in the real world through the use of the virtual world. However, this device is for psychotherapeutic purposes only. Any other use is especially forbidden. Though it is highly effective in treating brainwashing, using the device risks total personality destruction. Thus, extreme care must be exercised when operating this program. Slowly, everything around me turned black. Synthetic virtual world program. A feeling of emptiness, like everything is being tainted. A feeling of weakness, like the world is collapsing beneath my feet. Everything is starting to feel meaningless. The desperate attempts, the sad goodbyes, the conflicts, the trust I felt until now. It's all disappearing until all I feel is despair. Ah! I screamed loudly as if I was confirming the sound of my own voice. There's no way I can accept this. I'm starting to accept that. There's no way something as crazy as this actually exists. You gotta reach the 5th floor in order to clear my character out. Now then, despair is waiting for you. Impossible. This is impossible. It's all made up. Everything is all made up. Made up? Including me, too. Hey, how are you doing? Did you enjoy the killing school trip? By the way, you guys are speech I read at the beginning. From this point out, I promise you a world that really deserves to be called a king. You guys have all these months watching this group do the same thing. The end of the world is near. What you gonna do? What's gonna happen? This is an exciting thing and heartthrobbing. Looking forward to it. This hallway. When we first arrived here, I walked down this hallway from the classroom to get to the gym. I don't really see a resemblance, but... I can't even see anything now. All this code is gonna be in the way. What is this? Oh, hi Sonia. Are you familiar with the placebo effect and the nocebo effect? Huh? The placebo effect is when your health improves after taking a fake medicine that you believe is real. And the nocebo effect is the exact opposite, which means as long as the human brain controls all other bodily functions. If the brain believes something is real, it will become real. Why would you bring that up all of a sudden? I am not sure. I do not fully understand. What the heck? Let's click. Hi Monica, come on. The moment you discover that the truth was a lie, all hope will disappear. Whoa. It's all white. Big object. Is this floating? It's impossible. There's no way something this big will be floating like this. But what in the world is it? And the moment I looked at that object, ooh, Tiro? Welcome to the Neo World program. A person? A floating person is talking to me. Who is it? No, is this even a person in the first place? I'm not quite a person. I'm simply an artificial intelligence program. It would make me happy if you called me Alter Ego. Oh, that is the name my master gave me when he created me. Oh, I can talk. But what are you? Alter Ego? Artificial intelligence program? I am the master program behind the Neo World program. I'm responsible for creating and overseeing this world. However, only the observer has the authority to directly influence you guys. I can't actually exert much influence. In fact, my existence is one that you don't normally need. I'm sort of like an apartment manager or something. I may oversee the entire apartment building, but I lack the power to manage individual rooms. But the virus has infected everything I'm supposed to be managing. And because of that, this world I'm managing is acting very peculiar. Hold on. My brain can't follow what you're saying. Let me gather my thoughts first. Darn it, it's that feeling from earlier again. Just floating like my feet are hovering above the floor. It's like I can't even feel my feet or the ground, like I can't even believe my own existence. Hey, you should know, right? Where is this place? Tell me, what is the Neo World Program? The Neo World Program has admitted the data collection procedure for shaping the entire world. As such, only the data we collected during the experimental stage is being utilized. Specifically, that means the data detailing Jabberwock Island, where this research facility is located. That is why the previous Jabberwock Island cityscapes are restored. Ergo, if I am to answer your question, where is this place? The answer would be mostly Jabberwock Island. Certain portions of it are different depending on the circumstances. For example, this school you're in. It appears this space is entirely under the virus's influence. That's probably why I'm appearing before you too. However, even without the virus, these circumstances are a bit unnatural. It seems the launch was rushed, and because of that, there wasn't enough time to collect any data. I'm sorry, I don't really know the circumstances of the outside world. After all, I'm simply the overseer of the Neo World Program. Most of its words. I understood what they meant, but I couldn't understand what was being said. There was no way for me to acknowledge it as the truth. It would make much more sense if this was a fictional world. Wait, are you saying this world is a fictional world? I feel like I can't believe what's going on here. This missing sense of reality. All the mysteries, all the truths. They're all just fiction. Is that... Even so, I need to know. I need to know what this world is. Hey, can you tell me? Hey, can you tell me? What was the Neo World Program used for in the first place? The Neo World Program serves only one purpose. It is used to make the real world a splendid one. I guess you can say it's a program for creating hope. A program for creating hope? But the fact that we're here and the fact that we don't have our memories, that's all the program's fault, right? Deleting memory is the first step toward replacing memory. Replacing memory data is one of the features of the Neo World Program. With the installed memory control unit, it is possible to remove any time period you set it to. And from there, you upload the memories obtained in the virtual world. Removing memories of any time period you set it to, so Monokuma was right. We did lose our school memories. But why? Why us? Why were our school memories taken away? There's a reason for that, right? That is a mystery to me too. Booting the program on the survivors of Hope's Peak Academy while it's still in its experimental stage. I'm sure there was a very good reason. But unfortunately, I don't know what's happening in the outside world. I'm sorry. Are you saying we're lab rats? That's the only thing I can think of. It sounds like we're just lab rats. The Future Foundation did that to us. But they're trying to save the world, right? Or is the Future Foundation not our ally? Well, I'm sorry. I can't provide that much help. If only I was more reliable. I wouldn't have lost my authority to a virus like this. All these new words make my head feel like it's about to burst. Can you tell me more about the Observer and that virus? Well, for this session, the Neo World Program was programmed to house 15 people, along with 2 monitors. 2 monitors? Yeah, they were disguised as a teacher and one of the students. They were intended to guide the participants in this way. By the way, the Observer and the teacher role has been given to the authority to influence you all, but the Observer and the student role was not. They weren't given any special authority at all, so they'd seem the same as everyone else. What kind of authority does the teacher role have? As an example, the teacher creates the rules of this world and manages them. If the teacher is properly managing the rules they've created, there's no risk of abuse. But because of the virus infecting everything, that's changed. It's changed this world where violence shouldn't have existed in the first place. The Neo World Program would have promised eternal peace. But just like the outside world, it's become a world filled with violence and death. But what is that virus? I don't really know the details behind its true identity, but that function is beyond my capabilities. No matter how much I try to stop it, it behaves as if it already knows what I'm attempting to do. In the end, it stole the portion of my abilities which contained my authority to build the world. It was like it was a grandmaster chess player. I desperately tried to fight back so it wouldn't have complete control. But even so, a portion of the world has been modified at its convenience. She's probably talking about Monokuma Rock in the funhouse. Based on what she's saying, it sounds like she's on the receiving end of a one-sided attack. But Alter Ego should be an impressive artificial intelligence that the Future Foundation created. I can tell that just by communicating with her. Which means this supposed virus is so smart that it surpasses this Alter Ego. If so, does that virus possess an artificial intelligence just like her? Darn it, what the heck? An artificial intelligence, waging attack against another one. That's so freaking irritating. But how did that virus infect the Neo World program? The Neo World program exists in isolation. It's impossible it was infected through a network. I'm fairly certain someone physically uploaded it. Physically? Perhaps someone secretly brought an external memory drive containing the virus into the facility and directly uploaded it into the main computer where the Neo World program is installed. Based on my calculations, that's most likely what happened. It was brought to the Future Foundation's facility, but the only person who could enter that facility is someone who's a member of the Future Foundation. Darn it, what am I thinking? Why am I assuming that what I just heard is the truth? Why am I assuming that everything is a lie? But it's true that the virus is powerful. I'm completely overwhelmed by it. But I'm still able to defend the essential areas. So it has a limit too. A limit? If it took over an observer, then it has to follow the rules of an observer. Such as, in order to end the program and release everyone, I need to follow the correct procedure and... Okay, even if you're just a god in the machine, that's enough hints from you. You're gonna say something more? Suppose that you exist between life and death. The death of yourself is inevitable, and so it can be parallel to... No, the function based on the definition that constitutes the relationship from there to paradigm. Change resolved to counter off gravity on a situation where your own existence is observable and accelerates and crosses the joint ownership of the world, a situation where the context and life to Hey! I think it broke. What the heck? What just happened? You're right there, aren't you? Someone is right there, right? Huh? Who are you? Are you different from the earlier one? Maybe he can't hear my voice from this side. I'm currently talking to the world through Alter Ego. Ever since you guys vanished into death space, the video's feedback has been pretty distorted. But even so, we were forced to watch you this entire time. Huh. The things you guys were forced to do, we were forced to watch it. Forced to watch us. I really want to save you right away because of the virus's interference. I couldn't. Our orders are no longer being accepted, including shutdown requests. The Neo World program is beyond our control now. In that world, that person created an independent country that doesn't accept outside interference. But Alter Ego created an opportunity for me to speak to you directly. If this means that's working. But it means that the person I need to talk to is right there. I hope. It looks like this guy can't even hear me or see me. Just who is this guy anyway? Is he out alive? Since there's no time, I'm going to say what I need to say and believe you're there listening to me. But first, I should apologize to everyone. I know apologizing won't help, but we didn't imagine something like this would happen. We never expected such an atrocious virus was working inside the Neo World program. But that's entirely our fault. It's our responsibility for not realizing it until it's too late. But it's not just the virus either. I can't say for sure that the program didn't have any problems in the first place. To tell you the truth, I was unsure about whether or not to run the program on you guys. But this was the only way to save you all. I wanted to save you guys. Save us. What did you want to save us from? Why would this save us? You've already seen the password to enter the graduation exam round, right? You know, 11037. 11037, that's the number we found at Nezuki Castle. The door to the ancient room was supposed to open after you all finished gathering the Hope Fragments. From there, you guys were supposed to challenge the graduation exam. However, I prepared that password just in case something went wrong. Like I said earlier, I had my doubts that this program was perfect. Even if the chance was slim, I thought the observer might end up going rogue. That's the reason I left that 11037 password in a place where the teacher role would not be able to go. I never thought Nagito, who saw it first, would erase that password. Anyway, I'm also the person who set the password to that number. That number contains a secret. Someone close to me left that number to save me when I was in dilemma. Can you understand what I'm trying to say? I'm entrusting that will to you all. I've entrusted it to the future. But that person is trying to use the graduation exam. I'm sure they are going to crush you with despair using the graduation exam that's waiting for me. But I want you guys to endure it without giving up on hope. I want you guys to withstand it until I get there. Because I have a secret to defeat them. Does that mean he has a secret plan to defeat Monokuma? In a worst case scenario where the observer who has the world teacher goes away, I prepared a hidden command to use at the graduation exam site. It's the force shutdown sequence. Force shutdown sequence? Even a teacher's authority can't stop that command. It's a way to end this that you guys can choose on your own, independently from the observer. Which means even if they stole the teacher's authority, they shouldn't be able to stop it. If you use that, you guys will win. However, in order to start the force shutdown sequence, you need more than half the number of people. And in order to do that, I need to somehow get that number. What was that just now? Hey, Hajime, what was that weirdness just now? Nothing really. I see. Oh well, anyway, that's all the hints you're gonna get. If that no-good artificial intelligence tells you any more useful stuff, I'm gonna butt in again. Did Monokuma not notice what just happened? It's been a while since I've spoken at length, but it was important to talk to you. It was worth waiting a long time here. Hey, about that guy just now. There shouldn't be anything else for you to ask me. I see. It'd be bad if Monokuma overheard us. That means Monokuma doesn't know about the conversation I had with that guy just now. You guys have a weapon. A very powerful weapon. It all depends on how you guys use that weapon. The only thing I can do is prevent the virus's invasion with all my might, so you guys can use that weapon. The rest is up to you all. Do your best. Do our best, huh? But what do we have to do our best at? The mystery is getting solved. I'm finally starting to see the truth. But what are we supposed to do when that truth is really a lie? We know we're working towards a conclusion that nobody wants to hear. But still, do we really need to work hard and do our best? Is there really a reason to do our best? If everything was a lie, then isn't everything just meaningless? It's the same for the killings too. Even though we had to experience something as painful as that, something as tragic as that, wouldn't all that be meaningless too? When the world is flipped over and becomes so irrational, what am I supposed to do? Well... Okay. That was quite a lot. A red door, huh? It's just a waste of time thinking about what this all means right now. For now, I need to finish this. I need to just focus on that. Okay, I'm gonna look at what I missed. Oh, I was in the gym. Huh. Okay. First, I want to try to go over here. He means this red door, right? Do I just have to go in here? If I do that, we'll just be finished. I got all of the Monokuma dolls that were in here, but there was one in the gym. I missed that one. Wow, there's a long hallway. Head toward the light. Huh? This place. Looks like everyone's here. Seems that this is going to be the final place. However, this place is this a trial field? We've been here before, right? Yeah, this should be the place that the door at the ancient ruins leads to. Seems pretty strange that we've been in that other building up till now. It's like we're dreaming or something. If this is a dream, then this too is very... So you finally arrived! Congratulations! You guys are the first ones to ever beat this game. After stopping by Host Peak Academy, you finally come back to this place. To the graduation exam site within the ancient ruins of Jabberwock Island. You can give it a fancy name like graduation exam site, but it's no different than the trial ground from before. This trial field actually inspired the one from before, so in a way, this place is the original. Who cares? This graduation exam means we can finally go home, right? Of course, that's what you guys decide. If we have to decide, what do we have to do? Yeah. Please take a look at the LCD touch panel built into your seats. Compared to the other trials, the rules are much simpler this time. There are two options, graduate and repeat, right? You just have to choose one of them and press it. All of you will cast your vote, and whichever one has the majority will be considered your final decision. If you don't press either of them, it will be treated as an absence and will not be counted. Which means everyone who has died up till now will have their votes treated as absences. Then the result is based on our majority vote. The graduate is chosen by a majority vote. From there, an event that's kind of like a graduation ceremony called the graduation program will begin. Even if you use a stupid majority vote, the result is already pretty darn obvious. Come on, let's move this along. We can press it now, right? No, you can't do that yet. I mean, your resolve hasn't firmed yet, right? Your will to be swept away by society's harsh current. Who the heck cares? I'm gonna press it. My, which of your orifices are you using to spew bile? To participate in the graduation program, you need my final say as your teacher, you know? What, does that mean it won't end with just a majority vote? After the vote, I'm going to judge every single one of you to see if it's okay for you to graduate or not. So even if we vote, you're saying we won't graduate unless you acknowledge it. Yeah. I'm terribly sorry for being rude earlier. But you don't have to worry. There's no way I won't acknowledge your graduations. This is merely a formality. I'm just doing it because that's how it has to be. He's doing it because it's how it has to be. It doesn't mean he can exert his will over everything. He too has a limit. Is this what Alter Ego is talking about? Anyway, even if you don't want to do it, you guys don't need to do it to solve this mystery. Afterward, you cast your majority votes, and from there, we move on to the graduation program. Wait, why would we even have to go through something so dumb? Well, that is... You said you were waiting for the main cast, right? Oh, you said you were waiting for the main cast, right? Which means you're just stalling for time then. Who's the main cast? Oh, no need to worry about it. It has nothing to do with you guys. There's no way it has nothing to do with us. We're the only ones who are involved, you know. It doesn't matter if you're involved or not. You're just a bunch of chumps in the big picture. That's why it has nothing to do with you. Just perform your roles without complaining. What's with that chump comment? Not that it's important or anything, but make sure you turn off that toy. How dare you treat him like a toy? I did treat it like a toy. You got a problem with that? I created everything. You're actually thinking of fight with me? I'm basically a god. Just how promising can you guys be? I guess this is just the nature of life. Fine then, before you die, sear my power into your memories. I guess this is the next one. Yeah. Okay, I'll save 10. Wait. Yeah. Well then. This is just freaking me out a whole lot. Bye bye!